It's the nausea for me, guys. Whenever I have intestinal issues, I get so nauseated, and that's the worst part. Josh, is it nauseated or nauseous?
I'd say nauseous.
Nauseous?
Yeah.
Let's look it up. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. Okay, even though nauseous and nauseated are often used to mean feeling unwell, many purists insist that nauseous means causing nausea, while nauseated means feeling sick. Ooh, Joshua, it's nauseated. Casually, it's probably okay to use both words to mean feeling ill. It's probably okay to use both, but if you want to be all prim and proper, then you have to say, I feel nauseated. Because then the word nauseous means causing the nausea. So there's something, the intestinal problem is causing the nausea. So it's causing, how do you say that? It's causing the nauseousness? I don't know. I think I've always said nauseated. I don't know. Okay. You guys pay attention to that in the future, okay? So I think I know why I'm feeling this way though, because I'm not constipated or anything, but it's just constantly, you know, every time I eat stuff. I think the onion that I did with the panadas the other day, and then I think the onion that I did with the boil up yesterday, and then the fact that I'm not taking the probiotics or the digestive enzyme from my health food guy right now. I'll tell you why. Let's do the thumbnail first. Yes. So I have 1/8 or 2 tablespoons of stuffing, 2 tablespoons of potato salad, the garden salad here without any of the tomato because I'm tired of taking the seeds out and I can't have anything with seeds until that procedure is done on Friday. I'm taping this on Wednesday, October the 13th, the day after Joe's birthday. And then I took like the breast part of the chicken that has the wishbone and stuff because it has a little bit of white meat on it, and there's still some, I'm cheating because there's some stuffing in the inside there. You guys can see it, right? Let me pull my table back a little bit more. So I'm wearing my cute little hat. I'm loving these hats right now as a fashion thing. I went to take my COVID test today because you have to take one of those when you're going to have procedures. She said your doctor will be notified automatically. And I said, what does automatically mean in the way of time? Because I need to know when it's going to come back. And she asked why. And I said, because I have to start drinking that nasty drink tomorrow. And I want to make sure that I'm negative because I'm not drinking that thing again. Just saying. So I think I remember Joe's coming back. Joe took the test Saturday morning and his test came back by, I want to say midnight Saturday night. And then he started to drink that stuff at 6 Sunday evening. So, anyways, how y'all doing? Oh, I don't want you to make a mess of my little clot here. Shout out to my friend Cindy. She's the one that sent these dish towels right here. I wanted to put something pretty to eat on. Josh was gonna take Wednesday for a walk. That's why she didn't want to go outside with Joe. She wanted to take her outside. Just was like, no, I'm going on my walk. You better go sit somewhere, Grandpa. Mm-hmm.
Has he already gone to Ross?
He didn't go to Ross yet, but we went back to Costco. And they bought one of those flannel shirts for me.
Oh.
Because they fit me. The one that I bought for Joe, the medium, fit me so well. It's nice and snug, not too tight. And it has the, what do you call the thing? The thermal underneath it. Mm-hmm. So I went back and got me a black, gray, and white one. With a black thermal. Then I got one for Jada that has red in it with a gray thermal.
Ooh, did you get me a black one?
Child, you give me any money? You know Jada ain't gonna pay me back for that.
Okay.
So,
Put on my socks. Come on.
when we went to Costco, we went to the Costco over there.
Oh.
Guess who was checking people out behind us? I ain't calling no name, Joshua. You know who. I don't think he was wearing a mask. I picked up the camera and I filmed over my shoulder like that. I don't remember what I saw. But he said hello.
Oh. Interesting.
He saw Daddy. I don't think he saw me. You know, I'm not all that tiny, but I know how to shrink and disappear.
I think I got that skill from you.
It's somebody that we don't have any issue with, but we have issue with his family members.
Yes, we have no quarrel with him, but...
We actually like him. Oh, anyway.
Oh, come on.
I'm so grateful to God every time I'm not messing with somebody and he lets me see them first.
I know, right?
That's like an awesome day. Be safe, guys. See, this tomato is not cut. I'm gonna have to cut this one and take out the seed. The reason I'm not taking the probiotic and the digestive enzyme is because part of the instructions for the scopes that I have to go take says don't take anything, not even supplements. So I guess they're wanting to make sure you don't have internal bleeding and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't feel too bad right now. But earlier today when I was in Costco, boy, oh boy. So you're probably going to see this video on Friday, the day that I'm going in for my 2 procedures. I'm not afraid. You guys have been lifting me up and giving me positive vibes. So I feel brave. I have to be brave for everybody, right? You hear that crunch? That's the salt. When Joe doesn't grind up the salt, the pink Himalayan sea salt, it's kind of some big grains. I don't know why Joshua didn't leave it. Everything okay, Josh? I could hear the dog tail wagging on the door. So the ebook is done. The one that covers this eating plan. I've uploaded it to my Google Drive. And my friend Gary, who takes care of my website, is working on making it available for sale. There's technical things he needs to do. He needs to do. Grammar. Fix your grammar, girl. You went to St. Catherine's. Fix your grammar. So I'm really proud of that ebook. I think it'll bless many people. So Jory also went and took a COVID test today. Because on Monday, mid-morning when Jory was at his job, you know, he's an assistant. What is he? Teacher's assistant? Yeah, he's not a sub, he's a teacher's assistant. He said he started to feel hot. Extremely hot. So he didn't have a thermometer there to get tested or whatever. To test his temperature. He continued the day, then he came home and he wanted soup. You guys were probably not live with me when he was asking for soup and I was cooking it for him. Normally when he's sick, he likes soup and crackers and Sprite and stuff like that. When I feel sick and under the weather and puny and stuff, I want French fries with a lot of ketchup and salt. I guess it's the salt our body is craving, right? So he got tested by the district because he works for the district. But they told him his results won't come back until tomorrow night by midnight. Not tonight, tomorrow night. So meanwhile, he took himself off of work. He's self-quarantining in his room. I just kind of put his food together in a little container and left it on the counter. And so he just came and grabbed it and went. You know, I don't think it's anything. I think it's probably a cold or something that he has because after that day of feeling puny and weak and kind of broken up, but these people say I feel broke up. That was Monday. Tuesday, he had a mild sore throat. So he definitely had something, but it doesn't have to be that something, right? We're hoping. And then today is just the congestion in the nose, in the eustachian tube right here, you know, kind of trying to go into his chest. And Jory's asthmatic, so we monitor him whenever he gets sick, no matter what it is, if it's a cold, the flu, whatever. I hope whatever he has doesn't share it with us. Even if it's not you know what. You know? But that's the right thing to do. He got both shots. He's due for the booster, but because he got Moderna on the both shots, he's waiting to see if Moderna will bring out the booster. If not, the doctor will tell him when he needs to go get Pfizer. You know what I mean? We ain't playing in here. I love the chicken. It's so highly seasoned, but not too overly spicy. So Joe had an amazing birthday yesterday. Remember, no, you're not going to be seeing this till Friday. I think today you're going to see a DITL on Wednesday. So when you see this Friday, on Wednesday you would have seen a DITL. That's a day in the life for Joe's birthday. Like a 7-minute video. And then the next day, Thursday, you would have seen me do a mukbang, I think. I think I have that recorded. I ate outside. I ate some meat pies outside on the bench. And talked about my neighbors. Let me tell you about another one of my neighbors. Them people back here, so. I don't know who they are. They're some kind of Hispanic. Joe has a friend that lived back there, but it's not them. So, Joe looking through the kitchen window. This young man is cutting the tree limbs from a tree in his backyard. And he's flinging the limbs into the alley. Now, we that live on this side right here of the street, we own that alley. But we're not allowed to close it in because utility trucks have to come and take care of the lampposts and the wires and so on and so on. But whenever it's fire season, code will come around and they'll go down the main street over there and they'll look up the alley. No, I'm not the first, second, third, fourth, whatever house up here on the fifth, sixth. You know, I'm deep in the street. So if they look up and let's say maybe the third house has a bunch of bush and bramble and they can't see through it. Let's say the first 2 houses are good. And they can't get past the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. Child, they write everybody a citation. Maybe the first 2, if they're clean, they won't get the citation. But from the third house go up, they'll write everybody a citation for $300. Then you have to go to court to fight it. No. Not court. You go to City Hall and they have an arbitrator there that sits across a stupid table and he's bullshit. Stupid. One time he gonna find me guilty of my yard being a detriment to society. How the hell can a yard be a detriment to society? Anybody gonna come and tumble down in here? No. We just couldn't grow the grass because it was a drought. Anyway. Code tell me that whenever they come out for your house like that, it's because somebody called on you. I think it's the old man that used to live across the street before he sold the house. I think he called on me. And we were the only friends he had on the street. And I still think he did it. All the neighbors told me it's him. They go, he's the only one that calls code. So now the people who bought his house, code is up their butt, child. And they don't know why. I think he called on them. The man bought 93 and he's still driving. Still come around here to fast and see what's going on. And then tell on the people who bought his house. I know it's him. In any case, I got out that alley boy. And I tell her, look here. We own this alley and we have to keep it clean. So how is it fair that you gonna throw your bullshit back there? And he said, okay, I'll pick it up. So Joe went to film afterwards. He did pick it up and put it on top of a shed that they have in the yard. People like to infringe on you, you know? So, let's see how do I take that away. Let me tuck it. I don't like to tuck my hair behind my ears. And it's not because I think I have ugly ears. It's because my girls that do my photography, my still shots, they're like, nobody looks good with their hair tucked behind their ears in pictures. In pictures, not in real life, in pictures. Let me make sure this is not Kaiser. Hello? Rachel from Dealer Services. I'm so sick of these people. Let me mute the phone. I have to have it right here, guys. I'm sorry to be so rude, but I have to have it here in case they're calling for some shiznit. Anywho, what were we talking about before we so rudely interrupted? Oh, the hair thing. So they're saying still photography. Nobody look good with their hair tucked behind the ears. Speaking of tucked behind the ear, I was filming the other day a side view and I saw a mole either behind this ear or this ear. I guess Rachel is now calling Joe's phone. I can't get that. Let's just wait. Don't know how to cook or need an idea on what to cook? Are you sick and tired of complicated recipes that never seem to come out right? Are you fed up with cookbooks that use expensive or unique ingredients and never offer easily accessible substitutions? Then you might want to check out my collection of cookbooks. Beans and Rice Volume 2 is the updated version of my first cookbook. It's loaded with 130 authentic Belizean recipes. It even has everyday substitutions for the unique spices. The recipes are easy to follow, budget-friendly, sinfully delicious, and guaranteed to come out perfect each time. My second cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, is a collection of everyday recipes that are sure to please a crowd. Make dishes from different cultures, easy muffins, cookies and cakes, vegetarian dishes, and many assortment of homemade bread. Make better than restaurant quality dishes at home. Has the pandemic left you needing to curtail and make smaller batches of food? Then my latest cookbook, No More Leftovers, is the perfect book for you. I've downsized many of the recipes from my first and second book, and I've added a bunch of brand new recipes to the collection. Make one loaf of bread, small batches of cookies, dinners for two, and many, many desserts. Get your copies of any of my books today only at www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. Joe phone ring forever, so I just thought it was a good time to play one of my commercials. Thanks for watching it, guys, and thanks for buying the books, okay? Anyway, I don't remember what we talk about now. What were we talking about? We went from the hair thing. Oh well, probably not important. See, that's why I like this part, because you get this little extra. That's why when I served the scoop, I leveled it off. I didn't do it heaping. So we covered Jory and his test. We covered me and my test. If any of these test results come back before I upload this video, I'll come back and give you guys the results. So I made the ebook about the eating plan because so many people are asking, what's your secret? Why do you lose all the weight? How do you? I'm tired of giving away my stuff for free because nobody will do it when you tell them for free. They're like, oh, that's so hard. But if they buy it, they might actually do it. And I want people to do it because I want them to get healthy. Somebody called for Joe today. You know, solicitation, and I told him he was hearing impaired. And he says, thank you, we'll make a note of it and remove him from the call list. And Joe goes, oh my God, is that all I needed to do to get off these people call list? I'm going to let everybody know that from here on in. He's not here, he's deaf. So I saw that President Biden was talking just now. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Let me tell you how I remember it. Because President Biden was on MSNBC and Rachel Maddow works for MSNBC. And that's who I wanted to talk about. Because she just found out she had skin cancer. Some mole that was on the side of her face changed. She has so many moles. I see mole on her neck and stuff. And her partner said that mole changed. And then she says, check with the person who cuts her hair, because that person was going to cut her hair the next day. And the person said, yes, I did notice a change, but I forgot to tell you. Went to the skin doctor and found out it was skin cancer, but they caught it all. No other action needed. And she said, check them moles. So I have one right here. I think I've had this one forever. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look like it's changed, but next time I go see the doctor, check this. And then that one I saw, I didn't even know I had one back there. I don't know if it's here or here. I'm going to have to ask Joe to check it for me. You have to have people check it for you. That's why people who live alone don't catch these things, because sometimes it's on their back and stuff, you know? And she did a whole thing on it, so that's why I'm like, check them, check them, check them. Look how I remembered what the heck I was talking about. You guys didn't even remind me. I cut off the seeds from the cucumber. When all these tests are done and everything come back fine, I'm going to go eat a Costco hot dog. I'm going to take my garden salad with it. Sit down and just enjoy it. I haven't had a Costco hot dog since before the shutdown last year, 2020. The only time I ate on the street after they started to open back up was when I went to the beach one time, like I think it was in May, that trip in May. And I stopped at that burrito place that we like, and we had that chabadita burrito, and that thing got me so sick. Got Joe sick too. Not like stomach upset sick. We have trouble with MSG, where it's too much salt and then you just like out of it in the bed, just tired. I ain't doing that no more. Then 2 weeks ago, when I went to go get my nails done at my sister, they ordered food in. And I had a little bit of, I had like literally 4 French fries with a little bit of carne asada meat on it. I didn't get sick from that one, but I ate so little, right? So that's the second time you would say I got food from the street, and ever since then I just cook, right? When we went to go see the boxing match, they ordered food again. But I took food. I took panadas and garnaches, and I ate the panadas. But I didn't eat it with the sauce. Just like that. Just ate it just like that. Jada went to a job interview and I haven't heard from her. Let me text her to see if she's okay. I'm trying to never have the tracking turned on. I can't do nothing with these darn nails, guys. Jada. Guess I haven't texted her all day because she's not showing up in my list of people to text. Are you good? Make sure she's good. Make sure she didn't get kidnapped. So, time to eat the meat. This is her second interview for this job. I really don't think Jada's gonna like this job. It's marketing. You wanna know, can he come in? You could come in. She says whenever she closes anything out of the background on her phone, that's what turns off that thing. Because, did she come, Joe? Did Jada come? Well, I haven't heard from her. She has an Android and I have an iPhone. So we have to use Google Maps. But whenever she closes anything out of the background, it gets turned off. I gotta see if it's still connected to the other Obama phone. It might be still be connected to Joshua. Joshua has an Android like she does. So thank you guys for coming into Joe's little birthday party we had the other night. He had fun. A lot of his family reached out to him this year. Normally they don't. Maybe it's because of what the mom went through. She went to work and not tell me nothing. She went to her job and didn't tell me nothing, Joe. You guys like Gristle? She got a job and not tell me nothing. I'm like, are you okay? She said, yeah, I'm at work.
What job?
What job Jada got? Jada working at the after school program for a third party company that sends them into the school. Jory used to work for the city doing the same thing for many years, but he quit a few months ago because they got a new boss, and the new boss fired Jory's immediate boss because she has to get there late on Tuesdays because they only give them 4 hours a day in that job. So they need another job. So they all work for the district, majority of them, as teacher's assistant. And everybody knows at all these job sites, certain days, certain workers have to get there a little bit late for the minimum day stuff. That lady's day was on a Tuesday, Jory day is on Wednesdays, and they've been doing that for years to cover each other's butt. And the bigger boss at the time is like, I don't care what you do, just get it done. Right? They're not cheating. One day one's late, the next day they hold over for the other one, right? When the new boss come in, he fired the woman on the spot. March her off the campus like she's a whole criminal. Jory got in and quit. Jory said they're going to do the same thing to me and nobody know fire me. And quit first. Because he had to get there late Wednesday. So when he quit, the guy goes, well, I was going to give you her position. And he said, why? She was doing an excellent job. And that's not fair for you to fire her for that reason. And I'm doing the same thing. I have to come here late every Wednesday. Well, he's put in application a lot of different places. And I'm sure he'll get something good because that little boy, ever since he was in my womb, people like to say in my stomach. Babies don't grow in your stomach. Ever since he was in my womb, he's been a determined child. He almost died when he was 13 days old because of an asthma attack. Joe's putting on some fenders on his new bike, guys. I eat very slow. Even without the mukbang, I eat slow. Because I want digestion to work for me. Joe, did you enjoy your food, babe? The chicken was good, huh? I wonder why.
Because you make it.
Hmm?
Because you make it.
My cousin Debbie is calling. I wonder why. Girl, Debbie, slow your roll. I have to call you back. You go say the chicken come up because I make it. I didn't make it. He seasoned it. I stuffed it. So now that I ate this, I can't drink water right away. I have to wait for a whole hour, then I can go drink the water. Because if I drink it now, I'm going to feel sick. I pray that I could drink that stuff tomorrow. This is my second to the last meal. Yo, I won't be able to eat nothing tomorrow, baby.
That's a good thing.
I tried to do it with you when you were doing it. I got through half a day.
Hey. Me and you is different.
Why?
You said you try to do it with me. That don't mean I can do it with you.
I don't like fasting. A lot of churches like to force you to fast. I become defiant right away. I don't like fasting. And when in church people fast and they tell you they have on Jesus, I feel like they're delirious. Not saying nobody can't have on Jesus now. Don't come for me. I'm just saying, why is it they only hear from Jesus when they fast? They're delirious. I said, no, honey. I don't like fasting. So starting tomorrow morning, I have to go on clear liquids. Basically, if you could see through it, you could drink it. I am so nervous about all these colors we can't have. You can't have blue, purple, red. Oh my God. So I just get vanilla protein with water. And then I make my own, you know, boil some chicken parts to get that, the juice, the broth, right? And I can't drink a whole lot of that because when I start to drink that thing tomorrow evening, y'all better pray for me, child. Well, you won't see this till Friday. By the time you see this, I'll probably be out the procedure already. And it would have went well. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this mukbang with me. And I will be in touch with you guys to let you know what's going on about the book, about the procedures, about everything else that I'm doing. I'm taking it easy. I'm working hard this week, but I'm taking it easy too. I'm taking time to breathe and taking time to just not become overwhelmed, and I'm trying to go to bed early. Yeah, sometimes I'm in bed by midnight. I don't fall asleep right away because I'm farting around on Instagram, but at least I'm in the bed. Because sometimes I don't get into bed till 2 in the morning. So, make we take this camera and see what Joe doing over here, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. I can't come out. All the lights and stuff are trapping me. Babe, can I ask your assistance? My love. Remember, guys, we're not buying this book. Why? Because my distributor is ripping me off and not paying me any of my royalties. So for this reason, I redid the book that's being sold on Amazon and I made this book. I removed a bunch of the recipes from the first book because I did not deem them to be authentically Belizean enough. And I put a bunch of brand new recipes in here. So you're going to get more for your money, okay? So when you buy this book, you're going to find that the recipes are very easy to understand and the dishes are going to come out perfect the very first time. So this book was made in 2018. In the middle of the pandemic in 2020, I made this book, The Pantry Laid Bare, and this is restaurant quality, no, not restaurant quality, better than restaurant quality meals at home. Now in 2021, I have my brand new book. This one's called No More Leftovers. Why? Because I reduced some of the recipes from this book, and I put a bunch of brand new recipes in there, but they're all small batches, all right? Now to purchase, all you have to do is visit my website, www.barepantryshow.com. You can shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Just bought these fenders for the bike. Look, it's gorgeous.
This is the Bare Pantry Show.